Top 6 things to take on holiday if you have albinism.
Hi everybody, I am way out of my comfort zone making this film, but I thought that it might be really useful for people. Please excuse my hair, I've just jumped out of the swimming pool. I am currently on holiday in Spain. Here are the top 6 things you need to bring on holiday with you if you're going to a really super hot country and you have albinism. The first thing is sunglasses. So these are my normal sunglasses that I wear on a regular basis anyway, every day. I am really light sensitive, but if you're coming to a country like this where the UV is about 11 and the temperature is about 41 and it's really bright all the time, you will want to have some great sunglasses. So I would suggest getting some really dark ones. There, Jackie O Ray-Bans. I have had category 4 lenses put in them, which are super dark. They're the ones that if you could drive you wouldn't be allowed to because they're illegal because they're so dark, but I love them. They have a coating on the back which stops light reflecting through the sides. I'm a bit vain and I don't like to wear glasses that are for people who are light sensitive or have low vision, so I just get regular glasses, and they're slightly bent so there's less light that comes through the sides. However, I have been gifted an amazing pair of sunglasses from a company called Butterflies, and they are super duper dark. It's like dark on steroids. I'll get them out and show you. They just look like a normal pair of dark glasses, really dark glasses, super dark glasses, like darker than the darkest dark you'll ever see. But what makes them special is that they have on the side this bit that's kind of like a goggle, so you can take that in or you can take it out. So what it does is it stops light from coming in through the sides. Now I am really vain and don't like specialist glasses, as I said, but my kids, who are quite brutal, have told me that you don't really notice it. So that's what they're like with, and I'll put them on. That's what they're like with, and you can see the side. That bit there is the goggly bit. They're very comfortable. As I always say to people, wearing glasses this dark is like giving my eyes a hug. I love it. This is what they look like with the bits inside, and you can just take them out really easily like that. That's what they look like with them in, so they just slot back in. The second thing that you really need if you have albinism is SPF. So Altruist is my favorite, not sponsored, my favorite sun cream brand, because you don't feel like you've got sun cream on. I can put it on in the morning and I don't realize I have it on at all, because I don't want to say I'm a sun cream dodger because I know I have to wear it. I'm really particular about what sunscreen I use, and Altruist has been my best for a very long time. So I use the spray because it just covers really easily. However, I use that on my body and my arms, but I don't use it on my face because I get a reaction. So I use La Roche-Posay and Thelios Factor 50. So if you have OCA, you can get this on prescription. There are a number of sun creams, there's about 3 or 4 to choose from. La Roche-Posay is one of them, and it's really nice. It's quite thick, but when it goes on your skin, it feels quite light. And again, after a few minutes, I don't even realize I have it on. So I use this on my face. If I go in the pool, I will also use this because it's very water resistant as well. People also forget that your lips can be burnt too. So I use this, which I get on prescription. Again, if you have OCA, you can get this on prescription too. It's Uvastat lip protection factor 50. So that's really nice. It's just a lip balm that protects your lips too. So it's just a little lip balm and it looks like this. The third thing you should take on holiday if you have albinism and you are going to a super hot country is a hat. Now I have two. So I have just a traditional baseball cap, which I can't put on with one hand and I look stupid because my hair is wet because I've been swimming. Just a traditional baseball cap that I wear in the pool. Sometimes I wear my other hat, but I don't mind so much if this one gets wet. And this one I like because it protects you from all around the sides. So it protects your head so your scalp doesn't get burned, the back of your neck too. This is the fourth thing that you need to take when you go on holiday. Now you might not want to know what that is. So you tie it onto the back of your glasses and you can go on rides and it stops your sunglasses from falling off. Now here's a story. They sold it to me and then told me that I couldn't go down any of the slides with that on. I could only go into of the swimming pools, but I felt a bit sad for myself because I can't go anywhere if I don't have my sunglasses or my hat on, and I wasn't allowed it either. This is good if you are going to a water park, but I don't know, it depends which one you go to as to whether they'll let you use that or not. This is the fifth thing you need to take when you go on holiday. I have seen quite a few people walking around Seville and Spain with these two. So I'm going to show you. It is a Mary Poppins umbrella. So it's not a Mary Poppins umbrella, it's a UV umbrella, and it's really amazing because as you can see it makes it really dark, but also it's protecting you from the sun. And if you haven't been in heat like this, like the sun is crazy. Most local people don't go out in it during certain times because it's so super duper hot, but this is really amazing. You know, we're going Mary Poppins vibe, that's absolutely fine. To be honest, I would do anything to stop myself getting burnt. And also it's got one of those cool things where I can just press it and it goes down, I hope. Right, ready, steady. Yeah, perfect. I have all the power. So then the sixth thing that I would suggest you take aboard when you go to a really hot and bright country is a long cane. It might not be useful for everybody, but for me it's essential because I have zero depth perception, so I can't judge the depth of steps. I don't even know if they are steps or curbs. And here it's a very historic city, so it's full of cobbles and higgledy-piggledy streets, and I didn't take it today and I fell down and really scraped my leg, and my pride went down the hole that I fell down with me. So I would suggest that taking a long cane on holiday, if you have low vision and you can't judge depth, is a really good idea. And also if you are really light sensitive and struggling in the light, because the light changes all the time from dark to light and light to dark, and I just can't see. So I would say it's pretty darn essential. If you have albinism and you want to go to a hot country, or you have a child with albinism, go for it. If you respect the sun will respect you. Do the normal things that you would do in the UK, but just be really mindful.